Alright traders, I am back again with another video, and in this video we are going to look at the neo dollar trade setup that we talked about yesterday. So yesterday I posted a video, posted it on YouTube, showing this neo dollar trade opportunity where you get the bounce here off of your Tinkinson level. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to attach the yesterday's video along with this video so that if you missed yesterday's video, you could look at that also. But we'll talk about now moving forward. So we already know that when you're trading with Ichimoku, there's levels that you look for support and resistance, and the Tinkinson level is one of those levels. That's this green line. This level also represents your momentum, your short-term momentum. This is your Kijinsen. It's going to represent the mid-term momentum, and then your cloud represents the long-term momentum in the market. All right. So when we look at this, we saw the market approach this Tinkinson level, and also we look at fractal levels also. So fractals are even bigger for me than these levels here, because we like to look at our fractal levels prior or before that. But the thing is, we came back to this Tinkinson level, and then we appeared to have bounced on it. So we want to go down to the lower time frame just to take a look at this. But I'm going to show you where I'm looking for my targets to be with this trade also. And I like to move from the fractal to fractal to figure out where the trade target is going to be. Now, let me move to the lower time frame real quick. So with the lower time frame, the price looked kind of sideways here, but you could also see that we were bouncing on this Kijinsen level. So this is the default settings for Ichimoku. You could see we bounced on this Kijinsen level, and it was pretty flat. You had a nice bounce, and then the market started to move. We still need to see a few things to make sure that we're safe, we're good with this trade to move forward. But overall, I think I kind of like it, especially the bounce. We kind of expected that to happen, maybe, depending on what price action showed us. But this touched the level and then took right off for us. So we had prepared for that level, and we had prepared for the trading opportunity, and you can't always catch it on the daily. So you want to go down to the lower time frame, the 4-hour time frame, and try to catch your trade based off of what you're talking about on your daily. So if you say long on the daily, you come to your 4-hour, look for the long opportunity, the trade entry, the trade setup for the 4-hour time frame. So now I'm going to go back to the daily. Well, let me look at one thing real quick. Okay, so not a lot of divergence at all. So that's not an issue. So let me go back to the daily, see what we have as far as divergence, and then we'll talk about our target, and then we'll also talk about, I'll let you guys see what we did yesterday. All right, so back with the daily. Sometimes things are so basic and simple, and sometimes people just can't understand or believe why the trading is so basic and simple and think you need more concepts to make a better trade. You don't need more concepts to make a better trade. More concepts usually make you more confused because you have too many different things to acknowledge and look at. So one thing may be telling you something, another thing telling you something else, and then so forth, which then causes confusion, and then you sometimes don't take the trade. Then later you're wishing I would have taken that trade, or just a lot of, you don't need that to trade profitably in the market at all. You don't need to be super complex. So looking at the daily time frame here, we do have some divergence here, which is kind of like, okay, we need to watch out for it, because you could see this is going to the downside, but we're still going to the upside here. Now we had a little retrace, but that's not covering this divergence. So I think eventually you're going to see this thing top out. So when we look at our targets, we didn't get much of a pullback here, but we got a fractal there, so I'm going to go with that. All right, so let me mark this target here. Voila, it's already there. You guys probably are figuring, how did he do that? This guy is magic. No, I'm not magic. I just paused the recorder. But anyway, no, just I'm using my fib extension tool. All right, so we're going from point A, B, C to find D. So really that's just a one-to-one move, and we're saying up to this level here, which is 145.216. That's where our target is. So these are Ichimoku observation theory levels, which is going to be your NT level, your N level, your V level, and your E level. Now I marked it from this point to this point. This was kind of tough to decide. And then I could go from here and look at this target, possible target there also, by looking at the 1, 2, 3, and 4 leg. So the two levels that I just talked about, so 164.7730, and then the other level that I just showed you when we come here, and we're there, and we're there. So this is the one level that we look at, so 145.26216. All right, so you could shoot for those targets, and then you don't have to get out of the trade. You just want to see if price is going to continue to move higher and get past those levels, or is price going to pull back, you know, put you in a little drawdown or whatever, or is it a level where you need to take profit, or you know, some things like that. But you also need to get past this level because you're trading inside this candle. We do have divergence, and if that divergence kicks in, we'll never get through this candle and the market will drop to the downside. So you got to get outside of this candle. But we had originally stated that we're going to see the bounce on this level. Kind of seeing that we still have wow, almost 4 hours for this candle to close roughly, and then we'll know better. This could be a bullish engulfing by the time this closes, but then again it could close back lower. So that's what we're looking at right now. That's what I showed you guys, and that's one of the trade setups and opportunities that I sent out to YouTube. So I'm going to let you guys look at that, and then I'll be back with the next video whenever things happen. So also guys, I post these things as I see them for my members. So if you ever think about becoming a member, you know where to find me, fx@oneglance.com. I'll be there. All right, guys. So have a look at what I talked about yesterday with the NEO dollar, and then see where we are. All right. Have a great one. And I'm gonna say God bless now before I end the video because I'm not coming back. All right, guys. Have a great one. So long. All right, traders, I am back again with another video, and in this video we want to take a look at the NEO dollar. Looking at a lot of the cryptocurrency pairs today, really don't see much. Most of them are in a decline right now. Don't see anything that's really worth putting an effort into. There's no levels right now that any of the markets are really sitting at that I'm concerned with trading long. Now, it could be some short opportunities, but we're looking at this NEO dollar because it's lining up on a very good level, one of our fractal levels. Now, this is going to be our first opportunity for a trade. You can see we had some very strong downside here, but something else is showing me that there was, at this level here, it looks like there was some buying pressure, but still it's hard to get past this level, it seems like. So let's see if we got divergence here. So you do see the divergence here, and that could be the fall, and we could see this thing even drop even more. So what I'm going to pay attention to basically are my levels and then the price action. I want to see if the price can hold at this level. If price can hold at this level, give me some kind of indication that we are going to see a reversal, you know, some candle like this or something like this here. A little even indecision will help us to know that we have a possible slowdown here. But we want to see candles like this, even this at this area to see it reverse. Now, if we can't hold this level here, so we don't automatically jump into the trade and think we got an opportunity here. If we can't hold this level here, we're going to wait to see if what happens when we go here, if we go down to this level, because then we may start getting close to breaking a bear fractal, and that won't be good. You know, you start breaking that bear fractal, you're probably starting to see the whole market change direction. So I want to see it hold here if we're going to get the opportunity. I don't want to see it come here because there'll be too much contemplating because we're at this level and we break a bear fractal. Now the thing with this bear fractal, and it's not that bad of a candle, so I would still keep it in relevance. But yeah, this fractal level that we're looking at here for the 4 hour is very good. I mean, for the daily is very good. I was thinking about the 4 hour because I want to go to the 4 hour time frame and look at what the chart possesses right now. So let's go to the 4 hour. Let's go to 4 hour. So here's the 4-hour. We want to still see some price action on the 4-hour would be very nice. And then maybe we break a fractal level here to get into the trade. But we could see the market come down in this area and then give us a fractal somewhere where we could get a better opportunity. It still looks like there's some strength to the downside here, but this candle has less than an hour to close, so we'll see what happens. We haven't really broken any. Well, we broke this bear fractal. We got a couple fractals throughout here. So this is going to be tough to see. We want to see that level hold, and I think if it doesn't hold, we're just going to see the chart. See the price. I didn't mean to do that. We're just going to see price continue to the downside. So I want to change this time back to the daily. Alright, so we want to look at that daily again. Still looking like there's a possibility. So this candle closes. A 7 o'clock close inside this zone or at this bottom level would mean pretty nice because we're honoring that level at the time. But then what would be bad would be if the next candle opens and goes all the way back through. So we'll start to look at our Kijinsen level. Probably going to be ranging at that point. So this is where we're looking at. What I'm going to do is post this into the forum. And guys, if you have questions about anything, the forum is where you want to be. So I'm going to post this into the forum where all the other videos are. And once I post it into the forum, once you watch it, if you have questions, it's best to post those questions underneath this video because it pertains to this video, and we could always go back and look at the video and answer the questions. If I don't answer the question today, at least it's in there and I get to look at it and see. So then with that point, I get to answer your questions and it's in there. You can go back, look at it over and over. So I think the forum is the best place to be. If I post this in the chat room, all you see is this for a little while and then it's gone. I posted some other good stuff in the chat room a little while ago about trading psychology. I bet you no one could find that right now. So if you have a chance, guys, and you're in the forum, please post your questions in there, or even make a new topic if you want. But just make sure you try to put them in the areas that they belong. And you can click on the areas and you'll know where they go. So we have a crypto area, your Forex area, then we have the pairs, Forex pairs split up into certain areas. So if you have the US dollar area or the CAD area, so try to just do it like that. But hopefully this is helping you guys out. We'll see what happens. So until next time, guys, have a great one. God bless. So long.